I told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in
fly.
it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a more call a mortician, coming back like Jordan. I'm 4/5 in this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, in the pot mission, in the shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I blow a check out, ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it. Don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest code and I'm bringing the heater. Iron the stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in a meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. As long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull it, pop it like 100. RP to 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Taking place in the heart of Los Angeles, California, Staples Center, the Cavaliers taking on the Lakers. For the Cavaliers, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Lakers, Cavs, tip-off coming right up. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's easy breezy in at the 1. And for the Lakers, and it's fresh in at the point guard position. So the Lakers win the tip. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Here's cool hands. Pass to the monster. Here's easy breezy. Now here's Rondo. This one for three. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Fires from the line. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Rondo. Pass to cool hands. Misses the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Inside, here's Fresh. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he... knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's easy breezy. Pass to cool hands. Three-pointer, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Fresh. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside, Rondo. Here's the monster. Here's cool hands. 5 to shoot. Deflected! Pass to the kid. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's easy breezy. Outside, Rondo. Shoots from 14. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Into the Cavaliers.
The Lakers in the lead. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Knocks it down from distance.
Timeout. Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Your Laker girls. Let's give them a big round of applause. Your Laker girls dance team.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Shorty. 1:50 left in the first. Down low. Here's Fresh. And he jams it home with authority.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Goose. Here's the Monster. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Fader on the way, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Coming into the ball for your Lakers.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to the Quick.
Cleveland ball.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's the Monster. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by the Quick. Here are the Lakers now. 11 unanswered points for them. To the wing, right side. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
10 points separating these teams. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Shorty. Buries it from 3. Here's Fresh. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Again, the Lakers score.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And it's the Quick in its center. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to A-Train. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. The Cavs trailing. Here's the Monster. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
At the line for the Lakers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cavaliers ball.
Pass to cool hands to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the quick. Right wing. Pass to A-Train. Here's the kid. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Fresh misses. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's cool hands. That shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's A-Train. Driving in. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Rondo to the paint. Here's Easy Breezy. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Pass to the quick. Here's A-Train. From behind the arc. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams. Are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Pass to the kid. Here's the closer. Shot clock at 5. Here's Slim. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the right side. Right side, Rondo. Money with the bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to the kid. Here's Mr. Perfect. Fires the 3. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Rondo. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
The closer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second.
Lakers foul. In for the Cavaliers.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Goose. No good on the three.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to the monster. Here's the closer. With 2 seconds left. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. Okay, we got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Sometimes the fixes are complicated. To me, this one's simple. They need to attack the rim and go and attack it. Go strong to the hole and finish with a purpose. Stop settling for jump shots.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's the monster. On the court right now for Cleveland. And it's Rondo in a two-guard. Pass to cool hands. Here's Easy Breezy. 5 on the clock. The three is up. The Lakers with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
The shot by Cool Hands, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Tipped away. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's the closer. Beyond the arc. Mr. Perfect shot is off. To the inside, Money. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to the kid. Fires the three. The Lakers with another miss.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And here's Rondo. Here's Cool Hands. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's the kid.
Cavaliers foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers.
Here's Fresh. Pass to the kid. Here's A-Train. 6 to shoot. Here's the closer. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They get the rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Pass to the monster. Here's the quick. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball.
Los Angeles foul. Cavaliers substitution.
Cleveland has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Cool hands. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's A-Train. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He misses the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's the break. This for the tie. And the basket by the monster. And this game is tied up now.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's the monster. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Snatched up. Here's the closer. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 2.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Money. Pass to Shorty for the lead. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Fresh. 7 points in the game. Here's A-Train. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here comes Cleveland. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Cool hands with a bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Fresh. Pass to the closer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Cleveland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to the monster. Here's Shorty. There's the triple. The monster misses.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's A-Train. Pass to the closer. No one near him. He can't hit that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. To the middle. Here's the monster. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are... starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Pass to Easy Breezy. Here's the monster. Here's Easy Breezy. Here's the monster. It's tipped and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Cavaliers substitution.
The Lakers trail. Pass to the quick. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. The Lakers with another miss. The Cavs have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Now here's Rondo. Here's Easy Breezy. Clock at 6. Rebound, the Lakers. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Buries it down low.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Cool Hands. Comes up empty from 8 feet. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's the kid. To take the lead. It's kept alive.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
The Cavs trailing. Here's Easy Breezy. The offensive rebound. Cool hands. Shots blocked. They recover it, and they get it back. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to the quick. Here's the closer, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And no good on the second. Free throw, so 0 for 2 there. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. Fresh, that one's good. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to the monster. Outside, Rondo. To stop the run. Tipped. And they recover it. Here's cool hands. The 3 is up. Here's Easy Breezy. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Here's the kid. Pass to Fresh. 2 points. That one goes.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's the kid. we see the Lakers get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
Ahead and take it, moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station, I'm blowing up, yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great, designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look, it's a special occasion. 25 years breathing. Hey, look, mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish. Show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes. I'm gone.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Denver Nuggets. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Rain Man is out there with Jay. Then it's the Chosen One. And it's the Eraser. And it's the Prodigy in at the shooting guard position. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Malone. Jackson is out there with Wood. Then it's MP. And it's Silk in at the 5 down low.
Here we go.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now, here's MP. Pass to Jackson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Banked in off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
The Prodigy passes to Rainman. Here's the Chosen One, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Silk. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Malone outside. Jackson kicks to MP. 5 on the clock. Jackson from long range. Not going to go that time. Here's Denver now. To the middle. Here's Jay. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
MP outside. Let's go. And there's the pass to Silk. He sinks the 11-footer.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Here's the Chosen One. Covered by MP. Here's the Eraser. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
He gets that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Silk, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's the Prodigy. The Eraser passes to the Chosen One. Yep, that one goes. The Chosen One's got 5.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Passes it to Wood. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Silk. Pulls it up. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
The pass to Jay. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Knocked away. Here's the Chosen One, covered by MP. Here's the Chosen One. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded close. Here's Silk, and he goes in for the dunk.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
The chosen one. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's MP. Wood can't hit. Here's the chosen one, covered by MP. Passes it to the prodigy. Pass to the eraser. The fadeaway, got a hand on it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
MP deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Silk. From 13, tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. ABC is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Lights Out. Then there's Jay. And it's Selden in at the 4-man position. Now, here's MP. The kid passes to MP. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's the chosen one. 9 points in the game so far. Driving to the basket. Yep, it counts. The chosen one's got 11. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Now, here's MP. Passes it to Silk. Here's the kid. Takes the three. And the three ball is good. The kid's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
If he passes to Selden, over Johnson, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Silva. Here's Silk. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. If he passes to Selden. here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Johnson. Jay, the pass to Lights Out. And they recover it. Denver passing it around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jay. From deep. Another 3 for Denver. And so MV will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. Down low, Silk, boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here is Murphy. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jackson, he's checked in for Silk. Magician comes in for Clutch. And Malone's subbed in for MP. And then for Denver, the Erasers checked in for Lights Out. Rain Man comes in for Fresh. And it's the Prodigy in for Jay. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the kid. Inside. Trying to get open is Johnson. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Jackson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. .36 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. And the pass to the chosen one. It's Murphy outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. Wood passes to the kid. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. And here's Murphy. Launches a 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Silk.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Wood out there with Jackson, and it's Malone. Then it's MP, and it's Silken at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. Now, here's MP. And it goes down 2 points. MP's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. Here's the chosen one, covered by MP. Here's the eraser, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Pass to Rainman. Here's the eraser. 6 points for him. That's tipped to the paint. Here's Jay, and that's in. Nice feed on the play. Jay's got 7 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Jackson. With some arc. The shot, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Rainman passes to the chosen one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's the eraser. Got a piece of it. Jackson dishes to MP. Down low. Silk. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Silk's got 4 points. Points in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Malone. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Johnson is checked in for the Thunder. Clutch comes in for Magician. Lights Out checked in for Denver. Fresh comes in for Rainman. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Outside Jackson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
All right, I think he's showing off now, but I'll tell you what, that's impressive.
Denver in the lead.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 14. 1:52 left in the third. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, here's MP. And Fresh picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The kid, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver with the change here, too. ABC's checked in for the chosen one. Pass to Silva. Here's the kid. Malone outside. For the lead. And the jumper falls for him. And the Thunder lead by 1.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Lights Out. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Malone. Here's the prodigy. The pass to Lights Out. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jay's got 10 points.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Kicks it to Malone. Passes to Silva from the arc. That shot off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Malone. Here's Selden. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's the kid. Count it. 5 points in the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's the prodigy for the three. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They put 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Rain Man. ABC is out there with the prodigy. It's the eraser, and it's Jay in at the three, the small forward. And it's the Nuggets with the ball after Oklahoma City gets the three. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Jackson, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's the kid. Driving the lane. Up again. Goes up with it again. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Murphy passes to Jay. Poked loose. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Tries it from 19. And there's another one for the Thunder.
That's enormous, guys. With time winding down. Goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. He had a nice open look right there. 9 points for the eraser.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Silk. Puts it up from 12. Doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. Now Murphy. The pass to Jay. No good from outside. Malone outside to the middle. Silk. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Passes it to the Prodigy. There's the triple. Knocks down the three ball. The Prodigy's got him.
City.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. MP's checked in. The chosen one, he's checked in for Denver. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Wood. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Silk. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the chosen one. Jay, the pass to Rainman. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. That shot missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Inside. Here's Silk. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Silk's got 6 in the quarter. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
This many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
There's the pass to the chosen. Cans it from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Silk passes to Jackson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad. And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lane.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight, it's working.
Pass to Malone. Money!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, the chosen one.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s. And that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
Offline from the top of the key.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Let's see who's the lowest.
27 seconds left in the game. With the teardrop, got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout.
Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. MP outside. Passes it to Wood. He dishes it to Jackson. Here's Silk. It's in!
Number 37.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
know, probably I be